Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa and I'm a hairstylist based in Lagos, Nigeria. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm so excited to have you here. Hope to see you in my next videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you in all my other videos. So I'm here to show, this is actually one of the looks which I said I lost. And this footage is the old version. So I'm just here I had to recreate this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Love you. Bye. So first off, I'm going to moisturize her hair with black castor oil. Then I'll section it from behind the ear to the other end of the ear. After which, I'm just going to make a center part. After making the center part, I'm going to make 3 mini triangles on each side, making it 6 triangles in total. So someone recently DM'd me and was asking me, was just basically telling me that, oh, they can imagine the kind of hairstyles I do for myself. And it just got me laughing because anyone who knows me knows that I always have like the most simple hairstyles in the world. My hair is just always packed to the back. I don't know, I'm a simple girl, but I don't know why I love to bring out my craziness with other people's hair. So I'm just going to get my Eco Styling Gel and I'm going to use it on the edges, and afterwards I'm going to tie it down just till it dries. So once that is dried, I'm going to get my attachment. I have that in black and in brown, and padding and also bobby pins. So I'm going to use the bobby pins and pin one end down of the padding in like an arc. Put the brown attachment under it, then pin the other side just to get it locked in. Afterwards, you're going to get a comb, smoothing it out to cover the padding. Then you pin and attach it to make sure it's secure. As you can see, guys, this first section is covering the 2 mini triangles that are closest to the ear, and the next brown one will also cover the other 2 mini triangles closer to the other ear. So what I'm doing here is just making it smooth and making sure it covers all the padding, because the padding is black and you don't want that black showing through the brown. You can't even get away with it because it's brown. So I'm smoothing it and just pinning it where I feel is necessary. So you're just going to eyeball this part. Then once you're done, you go to your next section. Make sure one section is done before you go to the next section. If not, it's going to be a huge problem. So I went to the next section and I repeated. Pinned one side down, put the attachment through it, and oh yeah, don't forget guys to tie your attachment at one end, because if you don't, it can just get all over the place. So that's what I did to make sure it's secure. Anyway, pinned it down again and I smoothed it and just made sure everything was clear. Okay, so I changed the angle just so you guys can see a bit clearer how it looks at the back when I'm pinning, how it looks at the side, how I'm pinning it to the back. So I'm going to, as you see, I smoothing and pin it from I attach the attachment to her hair and I pin it. It's called a stitching method. So basically this method is attaching the attachment from the attachment and her hair together, because I'm not, if you notice, I'm not pinning it on the padding. I need to attach the attachment to her hair. Then I get to the next section, which is the black section, and I do what I did with the brown section, and this time I'm using one triangle because the black is smaller. I wanted the brown to be a more prominent color in this hairstyle, so the black is one triangle on each side. So that is four sections in total. The two big ones are brown, which have 2 triangles, and the black have 1 triangle each, if you get what I mean. So what I'm going to do right now is crisscross the 2 black attachments that are left over from 2 sections and put them underneath the brown ones and just secure it so that it doesn't move out of place. So after you have done that, you need to brush your attachment too, because it's going to get tangled really quickly. I'm going to get a bigger padding right now, and I'm going to pin the two ends, because it's going to have like an arc in between, and I'm just going to roll my attachment through the arc. If you understand if I'm making any sense, because I hope I'm making sense. Anyway, I'm going to just wrap it through. There are other methods to do this, but make sure you brush this hair seriously, because when you play with attachment this much, it's going to get very, very, very tangled really quickly. So each section you go through, just make sure you keep brushing. Anyway, I put all the attachment through the arc and afterwards smoothened it. When I was done smoothing it, I pinned it. Now this is the tricky part. You have to pin the new section to the section in front so that it kind of looks like it's joined. So I'm pushing them together, and I'm using that same stitching method to pin the two attachments together so that there's no separation between them. So you get a few strands of the two attachments with your pin. Grab them with your pin and just pin it. If I'm making sense, I hope I'm making sense. I hope you're learning something new. I hope I'm making sense. And always keep smoothing. That is what makes your hairstyle amazing. It has to be smooth. If not, it's going to look very, very tacky very quickly. So once I was done with that, I had to move on to the next section. So I used the same technique I used in front, pinned one side down, then put the attachment underneath, then pinned the other side down so that it doesn't move anywhere. So after doing that, I just brushed it and made sure it was neat. So before this video goes too far, I just want to say a big thank you. I know I've not officially said it, to everyone who has been so supportive with me. In fact, I've gotten so many kind words. Some people have sent me prayers, words of encouragement. Some people have called me, some people have DM'd me, and I'm really, 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 really grateful. In fact, some people have sent me styles to recreate. I am definitely going to get to your styles. Once I get to it, I'm going to post it, because when I was done with that section, I went on and did the next section at the other side, then brushed everything out and just kind of wrapped it and tucked it underneath, because you can make one more section at the back and wrap it and put everything underneath, so it's going to make a circle. But I didn't really want to do that, so I just wrapped it and put it underneath. We'll go. Once you're done wrapping it, just don't forget to pin it too. In fact, guys, there's so much pinning going on in this hair that it's even hard to get it's very hard to get off. I think it's even harder to get it off than it was installing it. I'm just joking, but I mean, it was quite annoying to get it off. Then I just brushed a bit more, brushed everything, smoothing all every side, got scissors, cut out all the flyaways just to make it neat. Now guys, it's time to accessorize. I chose to use braids, 2 braided attachments, but you can use whatever you want. You can use beads, you can use pearls, you can use, as whatever your mind can think of. But I just want to use attachments. No rest. So I'm using bobby pins to attach the braids to the hairstyle, and I'm going to make it like appear to have a crisscross effect. So I made 2 short attachments, and I'm just using it going in a motion from front to back to front. Then I'm going to do it on both sides, so it's going to have like a crisscross at the middle. Go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. So So now that the hair is done, she just went to sit on the makeup artist chair. Her name is the Beauty Ban on Instagram, so go check her out. And now we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Hope to see you in my next videos. Bye guys. Love you.